ball. And yes, it was a foul, but going back to that, Ivanovic, great play down that right-hand side, even at 34, his energy levels that he shows. And it was actually Calvo, I think, that he cut inside. And he plays it across that face of the goal, and Navas is out quick, doing what all Greek goalkeeper does, and gets a really, really vital touch. Free good from Ivanovic for Nigel.
Free kick to Serbia then, and it's going to be taken here by Tadic, who's just having a word with the referee. He's not happy with the way the wall is. But referee's going to have to just ask Guzman to step back a step or two so the free kick can be taken. 18 gone here. No goals between Costa Rica and Serbia. And the free kick now is going to be taken by Tadic. He chips it towards the penalty area. Now the heads go up in the box, and it's cleared away in the end by Acosta Zamora. And it's gone all the way out on that far touchline for a throw-in to Serbia. Because the header went in from Ivanovic and it was cleared to safety, but now the throw-in is taken and it's back towards the halfway line. Serbia have the ball on the halfway now with Milenkovic out wide towards the right-hand side, and Ivanovic once again, patient build-up this time from Serbia. To be fair, there was no way the pace of this game could have carried on how it was in the first 5 minutes even.
It's still pretty quick though.
It's not bad.
It's not slowed down an awful lot.
Yeah, and now back in the Serbian half. Milenkovic plays it towards the halfway line now, and they're just strolling around and enjoying some possession here now, Serbia. Ivanovic launches the ball forward, and it's out wide on the right-hand side for Tadic now. Tadic is going to twist and turn, put it on his left foot, then turn into... he's almost lost the ball there because it was too complicated. He managed to get it in with the left foot on that occasion, and it was headed out that time from Ruiz. And now Serbia will come again in the centre circle. They're seeing plenty of possession now. They have the ball here with Tosic. Square, this time for Milivojevic. Out wide, Ivanovic is calling for it, but inside is Tadic now. Holds the ball up under a little bit of pressure from Venegas, and now the ball's out from right to left. A long ball from Milivojevic, and now the ball's on the halfway line. Just on the edge of the centre circle is where it is. Matic holds the ball up now. Squares it for Milenkovic. Out wide here now, this time for Ivanovic, who launches it towards the penalty area again. But that time, they're able to deal with it. Calvo on that occasion for Costa Rica, who haven't seen a lot of the ball in the last 5 minutes or so. They hold it up now with Ruiz on the overlap on the right-hand side. And now Ruiz takes it back on his left foot. He'll go back towards the halfway line, and it's square here now for Guzman. Guzman goes back to his defender. And now here is Duarte, left-hand side for Costa Rica. Holds it up, plays it forward, but the Serbians are there again. Tadic winning it back, but that's a little bit careless from Tadic, and he almost lost the ball there on that occasion and plays it forward with his right foot, but it's a little bit sloppy. And Gonzalez is there to get it all the way back to Keylor Navas. Navas plays a short ball towards Borges. Borges now comes out and dinks the ball forward into the Serbian half. A ball out towards Venegas on the left-hand side now. What can Venegas do with this against Ivanovic? Plays it square. Too many Serbian players around him. And there's a foul committed here by Calvo. And it looks like it's going to be the first yellow card of the game. And it's Calvo who is going to get it for Costa Rica. Yellow card. First one of the game. Free kick to Serbia, just outside their own penalty area, and Francisco Calvo is the first man to go in the referee's notebook.
Yeah, we've just seen it again. Yeah, he's late.
Correct decision.
It's a late tackle on Tadic. Tadic plays the ball, he's come in late, he's took him out really, and definite yellow card, no complaints about that. But before that, I would have liked to have seen Venegas having a run there at Ivanovic. He's wide, he's running at him. Ivanovic is backing off and thinking, go on, take him on, knock it around the outside, test him. Ivanovic is 34. Yes, still a good athlete, but I'm thinking, go on, test him, take him on. Decided to come inside. Perfect opportunity there to run at Ivanovic.
Tadic just having a little bit of treatment, but okay now, and play will resume. It's going to be Stojkovic, the keeper, who's going to take this now. It was Kolarov having an intake of fluid as well, alongside Milinkovic-Savic. and now it's going to be a free kick to Serbia, level with the edge of their own penalty area, John.
Just felt there, Nigel, what, 3 or 4 minutes ago, you mentioned it, the nice little spell that Serbia were having. I just thought for a couple of minutes there, they just looked as if they were getting a little bit of a foothold in the game, really, without threatening Costa Rica's goal too much. They just look as if they're the team that have settled. Saying that, Costa Rica have gone close twice. Yeah,
they're dangerous on the break. Costa Rica have had the best 2 chances of the game so far. Costa Rican side, and they just haven't been able. It was Gonzalez twice. First time, header straight at the keeper. Second time, unmarked, 6 yards out. Couldn't even get it on target, put it over the bar. Frustration for Costa Rica. Midway through the first half now. It's Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0 in the FIFA World Cup 2018. It's live on TalkSport, the first of 3 commentaries today. Germany-Mexico at 4 o'clock. Gary Taphouse and Dean Ashton, your men for the occasion. And then Brazil-Switzerland at 7 o'clock tonight. Show hosted by Adrian, with Ian Dancer and Matt Holland, your commentary team. Ball on the right-hand touchline now for Serbia, with Tadic coming forward. Puts it on his left foot, plays a clever ball in. It's a nice ball for Ljajic on the right-hand side, but there's nobody else there, so his lob across goal is fruitless in the end because there was no Serbian player to latch onto it. And now Costa Rica coming forward at pace, but now it comes to Ivanovic, the Serbian defender, to start again here. And Costa Rica are now, John, I've just noticed whenever they get the ball, they're not making moves into the final third like they were in the opening 10-15 minutes.
That's right. They've stopped running in behind. They've stopped sort of posing that threat, if you like. Irena's up there on his own. It's, you know, it's a very difficult role. If you've got players supporting you, then it's a good position to play in. But when you're a little bit isolated, and in the last 3 or 4 minutes they've not got support up to Irena. But going back there to Serbia's attack, I just felt Ljajic just got a little bit too much on that cross. Just needed to get the weight of the pass a little bit better. Hit it too hard.
Into the 25th minute of this game. The Samara Arena. Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0. TalkSport is where it's at. And now Serbia have the ball just inside their own half with Milenkovic of Fiorentina. And Matic holds the ball up, squares it out here for Tosic on the left-hand side, and just slowing the game down and playing it and dictating the pace of play as well at the same time. Matic plays it back here, and Tosic now plays it out wide to the left-hand side, and it's a throw-in that time. It's come off a red shirt. I think it was Ruiz on that occasion, and it's out for a throw-in on that far touchline. Taken short here now, and Serbia pick it up again, edge of the centre circle. They've lost only 4 of their last 22 internationals, Serbia, and they're moving forward here now. The ball played in square from the right-hand side, and that was from Mitrovic. It was the edge of the penalty area, but there's nobody there, and now Mitrovic again has the ball, centre the penalty spot, but there's 3 players around him, and they bundle the ball away, Costa Rica. They've got it now on the right-hand touchline, and a clever ball from Venegas as they launch it forward here. And it's a good clearance in the end from Milenkovic, who puts it out for a throw-in on this near side, but no doubt Mitrovic starting to look a little bit more threatening in the penalty area.
Yeah, it was a great touch there as well. He brings that down from the air, about 20-30 foot up in the air, brings it down. Beautiful first touch. For me there, that's when you're centre forward, you're looking for him to pop it off to an oncoming midfield player. He's got 2 defenders behind him, and he's looking to turn and shoot, but it was almost impossible to get the shot off. So for me, he's just got to be a focal point there and be a bit more unselfish and look to roll it onto an oncoming midfield player who's in a better position to have a shot on goal. 26 gone then. Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0 on TalkSport. And the ball is with Serbia on the halfway line now. They're going to launch it forward here. Kolarov launches it into the penalty area, and real opportunity from Milinkovic-Savic, and the keeper is equal to it because the young man couldn't quite get any purchase on the shot. It was a great position to be in the penalty area. He's beaten the offside trap. Keeper's gone down to his left, lacked power, and that is the main reason why it remains Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0. Well, it's a brilliant run from Tadic. He's running along the line and he ghosts in behind the Costa Rica defence. I think it was Kolarov who played the ball It's an inch-perfect diagonal ball, and Tadic should do a lot better. He's in on goal, he takes it to his left foot, and then he doesn't quite get the execution at the end. But what a great opportunity for Tadic and Serbia. Fantastic run.
Yeah, it's Costa Rica nil, Serbia nil remaining here, and we have had 27 minutes and chances for both sides now. It's the type of game it's been a fast, frenetic pace.
Just seemed to ghost in there, Tadic, didn't he? We're looking at it, and I never saw him going in there, but he just sort of ghosted in and then darted an angle into behind the Costa Rican defence.
Yeah,
brilliant run at it.
Tadic,
I never should have done better with the finish.
Certainly outpaced the defence, and they couldn't predict the move. Undid them superbly. And now Ivanovic on the right-hand side plays it forward again. Here comes Tadic on the right-hand side looking for the ball, gets it as well, holds it up under a little bit of pressure here, this time from Calvo, puts it on his left foot again, delivers it out wide, and that's a crucial header away for Costa Rica from Gamboa. Now the ball's up towards the halfway line again, this time, as Serbia will recycle possession once again, and they move forward, edge of the centre circle, and this time it is Milivojevic who holds the ball up and goes out square for Ivanovic. I think it's certainly fair to say here that Serbia are starting to dominate in terms of possession.
Well, I think Calvo and Gamboa, who are playing sort of wing-backs for Costa Rica, they need to play more infield, because I think Serbia are dominating possession in the middle of the park, and that's where they're going to get an extra body in there for me. So when they're attacking, fantastic, they play wide, they create the width for Costa Rica. That's where they're looking for the crosses to come from. But when they're defending, they've got to tuck in, and they've got to be have a more defensive mindset when they're defending, because Serbia are getting a lot of the ball.
Yeah, big day for Ivanovic, of course. We remind you, it's his 104th cap today, a record for Serbia. Back in the tournament final stages, if you like, after 8 years, Serbia. Costa Rica, quarter-finalists 4 years ago in Brazil. So, big day for both sides here. And a free kick for Serbia on the halfway line. Ball's played out wide here towards Tadic on the right-hand side. Decent game so far. Good to watch. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here on TalkSport. John Hartson and Nigel Pearson talking you through the action. Gary Taphouse and Dean Ashton up for Germany, Mexico, and Ian Dancher and Matt Holland for Brazil, Switzerland later. 3 more games tomorrow and 3 more on Tuesday, and tomorrow, of course, at 7 o'clock, the small matter of Tunisia versus England. Mark Saggers, your host, Jim Proudfoot and Stuart Pearce, your commentary team for Tunisia versus England. That's tomorrow at 7 o'clock on TalkSport. Now here comes Serbia again. Tadic on the right-hand side, plays it short here, and a real opportunity for Milinkovic-Savic. Plays it out wide again for Tadic, but he's outnumbered here, and he's committed a foul as well, so it's going to be a free kick to Costa Rica on this near side, and just caught his leg. Tadic has just caught the leg of Venegas, and it's a free kick to Costa Rica, left-hand side of play. Half an hour gone, a third of the way through the game now, and it's Costa Rica nil, Serbia nil.
That's been a wonderful first 30 minutes here. I think there's been chances for both teams. At this moment in time, it's Serbia that look the likely. Mitrovic starting to get a hold of the ball for his team, being a focal point. But as we've already seen, Costa Rica a threat from set pieces and also on the break.
So, free kick is taken then on this near side, and it's a long ball for Costa Rica towards the edge of the Serbian penalty area. Good game so far. No goals, but chances for both sides. And now Serbia have it deep inside their own half with Milivojevic now, the Crystal Palace man. Plays it out wide here towards the right-hand side, and Ivanovic. A big day personally for him. Ivanovic, long, deep ball, but it had too much purchase on it, and it's straight behind for a goal kick. Your thoughts so far, John?
Well, I just think that, you know, after Costa Rica's electric start, I think there was always going to be a bit of a dip from Costa Rica, and that's come in the last 5 minutes. Saying that, Serbia have got a hold of their defence. since Gonzalez have had them 2 great opportunities, they've looked a lot more solid when Costa Rica have attacked. But it's Serbia, for me, right now, after 32 minutes on the clock, that are getting a real foothold in the game. They are now dominating possession. Yes. Costa Rica need to do something about this. They need to find an extra player in the middle of the park when they're defending.
So it's going to be a throw-in on this near side, although it looks as though Venegas is in a spot of bother on this near touchline. And might just need a little bit of treatment in a tender area, shall we say.
I'll leave that one to you, Nigel.
Yes, that's the best way to describe it. I think most people will know what I'm referring to, but a few deep breaths is okay. We crack on. Here we go. 32 gone. 0-0 Costa Rica, Serbia, and Ivanovic now with the throw-in on this near side. A flick on here this time from Milivojevic, but they can't find any way through the final third. And Costa Rica are able to get the ball clear, and Venegas puts it out of play, and Ivanovic will take the throw-in again on this near side. Just starting to get a little bit scrappy now, John?
Yes, it is, but I just feel as well that them two, and I mean they were real, especially the second header from Gonzalez. That was a wonderful chance, and you just wonder, Nigel, whether they will go on to rue their missed chances. Them opportunities don't always come around in these big games. I know he's a centre-back, he's not a centre-forward in that position, but I just feel they've not done an awful lot since them 2 opportunities, and Serbia are the team looking more likely at this moment in time. You've got to take them good opportunities you get in the game.
34 gone here, and a big day for Costa Rica manager Oscar Ramirez, of course, leading his country at the World Cup for the first time after taking charge after only a week, when he was appointed Paulo Wanchop's assistant. And then a bit of drama behind the scenes, and he was manager a week later, and here he is. But now Serbia going forward. Mitrovic plays it out wide towards the right-hand side, but he left Tadic a little bit short there. Tadic now under pressure from Venegas, and now the Costa Rican has won the ball, but illegally, and it's going to be a free kick to Serbia on the right-hand side, almost by the corner flag. And this is going to be a decent position for the Serbian side. A foul committed against Tadic.
Good play from Tadic. He actually buys the foul. He's right in front of the linesman. Linesman don't quite want to give it, but you know, I have to say, I thought Zamora was all over Tadic there. So correct decision. Free kick to Serbia.
Could this be the moment? Could this be the moment? We wonder where the breakthrough is made. It's in a great position here. Kolarov wide on the right-hand side, looking to play the ball in left-footed and punch clear superbly by Kilo Navas. That was great goalkeeping again. He's just punched it clear, and there's absolutely no doubt that Serbia weren't going to get towards the ball there. There's a collision, 2 players here. Serbia's Tosic is down, and a little bit of treatment needed here now towards the latter stages of this first half. Tosic has collided with Acosta Zamora, and it's an awkward landing for both players as well, John.
Yeah, it is. There's nothing cynical in this at all. I think both players go for the ball, and it's just unfortunate. Just looking at that save from Navas, he's so brave. He's coming out with his fist. How many games, Nigel, do you think Navas wins for Costa Rica?
Plenty. I mean, he's
that goalkeeping position now is so important, isn't it? You know, he can play
81 with caps. He's a real.
He can play with his feet as well. He's a good passer of the ball. It's almost like having an extra defender.
Very much so. Still a little bit of treatment needed here, and it does look as though the substitutes are going to start warming up, which is no major surprise. And Acosta Zamora is walking away. But he does look a little bit battered and bruised, holding his arm. It was an awkward landing, and when that happens, you never know. Could be a shoulder, collarbone. It was such an awkward landing, and nobody was going to give in there. Tosic went in full force, and it was just...
Acosta sort of run under him, didn't he? He ran underneath. You know, so for me, he's obviously done his elbow or his collarbone, because he walked off. Didn't really look in too much pain.
But the ball's back in play now, and it is Gonzalez who takes the long ball back, and Tosic is back on the field of play, which is good to see. Gonzalez, and we're pleased to report that Costa is back on the field of play as well, so no lasting damage.
I'd have been surprised if he'd have gone off. He actually looked okay when he walked off the pitch.
Yep. It's good news, so back to full strength, and it's a clearance here from Stojkovic for Serbia. And now the ball is on the right-hand side. Ivanovic puts the ball out of play. It's going to be a throw into Costa Rica, midway inside the Serbian half now. We've got almost 38 minutes on the clock. Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0. Talk Sport, FIFA World Cup 2018. Live commentary on this and the other two games today coming your way here on Talk Sport. Ivanovic now, 104th cap today, clears the ball. It's been a good first half, plenty of entertainment, plenty of talking points, but still goalless. Kolarov launches it forward. Serbia seeing so much more of the ball now as well, but Costa Rica have got a brief spell of possession of their own now. They played short here towards Borges. Ball's out wide towards the right-hand touchline. Duarte plays it forward, and still they're able to keep the ball because Serbia can't clear it. Urena with a shot over the bar, a snap shot from just outside the penalty area, and not too far away in the end. It was just a shame for him that it was rising just as it got towards the goal.
It's Tosic for Serbia that takes a bit of a tumble, just falls over his own feet, and Urena works the shot really well. He shifts it onto his left foot. He's got a clear hit at the Serbian goal, and as you said, Nigel, he leans back and it goes high and over the crossbar. But half a chance there from Urena.
Yeah, and current form not too good as far as Costa Rica are concerned. Of course, they did play England at Ellen Road, 2-0 defeat, and they did lose 4-1 to Belgium in Brussels in their most recent friendly ahead of the tournament. So not the best of form going into the tournament. Now Costa Rica come forward and they've won themselves a corner. It was a good run here on the left-hand side from Calvo, and Ivanovic is the man who's got a crucial challenge in there. That was good from Ivanovic.
That's what I mentioned earlier on, that left wide sort of wing-back Calvo producing that width and the energy up that left-hand side, getting forward there and winning Costa Rica a corner.
Yeah, Guzman is the man who's going to take this corner on this near side, and it's headed away comfortably as Costa Rica look to win the ball back, but Serbia are going to charge forward with Tadic now on this right-hand side. It's put out of play. Urena is the man, and now Serbia are able to have another throw and another. Two successive throw-ins. That time it was Guzman who put the ball out of play. And I've seen chances, as we say, for both sides here. Gonzalez on a couple of occasions for Costa Rica. Milinkovic-Savic had that one opportunity, which was saved by the keeper, but he was in a great position. Too clever. He outfoxed the Costa Rica defence, and now the ball's on this right-hand touchline, and it is going to be a Costa Zamora who's going to take it left-hand side as far as Costa Rica are concerned on this near touchline inside their own half. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0 on Talk Sport. Now the red shirts have it of Costa Rica with Ruiz, plays it square here for Borges. Now square again for Ruiz, and they go backwards into their own half. This time they're looking for Duarte, who takes it on the left-hand side. It's up to the halfway line now, Costa Rica. And this time Duarte goes back for Costa Zamora once again, 34 years of age. One of three players who's over 30 in the Costa Rica side. Serbia, very much an aging side, with the likes of Kolarov and Ivanovic and Stojkovic and Tosic, all 30 plus and comfortably. And Costa Rica coming forward now on this near side with Duarte. Plays it square here for Calvo. Left-hand touchline. It's returned nicely for Calvo. Might as well shoot from there, edge of the penalty area, and it goes wide of the right-hand post. But well worth an effort from Calvo. He's just pulled it wide. Nice build-up work. Found himself in a little bit of space. And why not have a go from there? Edge of the penalty area, just wide, curled wide of Stojkovic's right-hand post. It remains Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0 on Talk Sport.
Well, I did everything right there, I have to say. The left wing back Calvo gets himself up the pitch, plays one or two really neat 1-2s. You just wonder whether it just looked like one of them right foot swingers. He just seems all left foot, doesn't he? If it's on his left foot, you know he's going to get a good strike at it.
Yep, and Costa Rica coming again now. They've won the ball back from the clearance. Gamboa on the right-hand side. And now under a little bit of pressure from Matic, who wins the ball back and plays it short here for Kolarov. Surely this game's got goals in it. Surely, the way it's been going so far. Now they come forward again with Jajic on this near side. Square for Milivojevic. And it's just outside the penalty area for Ivanovic now. Ivanovic holds the ball up. And now the overhead kick, saved by the keeper, Navas. Costa Rica, though, looked towards the system on this near side. The offside flag was up, and no major surprise there. He was offside.
I don't know.
Marginal.
I think Gamboa's playing him on the right-hand side.
Well, it was a save by Navas anyway, but the overhead kick from Milinkovic-Savic looked as though it might have been onside from the replay on our monitor.
It just looked as if Gamboa was playing Milinkovic-Savic onside on that far right-hand side. It just looked as if he was playing him onside. But irrespective of that, Milinkovic-Savic doesn't know he's offside. What a brilliant effort. Overhead kick.
And again, Navas is there.
Navas
to think there was a
good save, yeah.
Little concern for the Costa Rican keeper in the build-up to the game.
Neither team now will want to lose a goal. Terrible time to go, to lose a goal now when both teams are putting so much effort. Both teams have had good chances. They'll want to get in now at 0-0, regroup, and then go again and look to get the first goal in the second half.
This can't end 0-0, this match, can it?
Possibly, no.
God.
No way you can't.
We're into the last minute of the first half here. The Samara Arena, southwest Russia, Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0 is the scoreline. But it's been an eventful opening 44 minutes so far. And Serbia have the ball on the halfway line now. Plenty of opportunities. And now Ivanovic on the right-hand side of play. But yeah, just going back to that point, there were concerns about Navas in the Costa Rica goal with injury ahead of the game. One or two doubts that he may even make this one. Maybe just a little bit too early for him, but I think we've seen on 2 or 3 occasions in this first half, John, how much they rely on a world-class keeper like that.
Well, yeah, it's not just his saves either, Nigel. It's not just his individual saves. It's his all-round goalkeeping play, his awareness. He's quick off his line. He's alert. He's alert to the game. He's watching the game. He knows exactly. I bet now that the ball is in the Serbian half, he'll be standing outside his 18-yard box, just looking for that ball over the top. That's what goalkeeper is. It's the whole package. And you've got to be that tight now to be a good goalkeeper. A lot.
Yep. And 2 minutes of time to be added on, a minimum of 2 minutes of time to be added on at the end of an eventful 45 minutes. Costa Rica without Navas would be like Wales without Neville Southall in the 80s. Is that a fair analysis?
He was Southall. Would you say Navas best in the world? Possibly.
One of them.
He's right up there. Well, I can honestly say
Neville was fantastic.
Well, best in the world in the 80s,
yes, he was,
wasn't he?
Without a doubt.
And there's many people that would share that opinion.
Yeah, and so we are into 2 minutes of time added on here in this first game of the day on TalkSport. Costa Rica 0, Serbia 0, and Navas is the man who is going to take this free kick just inside his own penalty area. It's 31 now, Keylor Navas, 81 caps before today, but a world-class keeper, no doubt. His clearance, though, is met with a response from Serbia, Mitrovic. Now the ball here for Milivojevic, just inside the Serbian half now. And as John said, really, neither side wants to concede in the last minute of time to be added on at the end of an eventful first half. But Costa Rica are powering forward now here into the penalty area. They've got Urena, but he's outnumbered. 3 Serbian defenders are there, and it's going to be a free kick because it's Tosic who has won the ball back, and he's fouled on the edge of his own penalty area. And this will be a free kick to Serbia now. Urena just ran out of options. Yeah. He was just overcrowded,
well, he actually showed a good turn of speed there, didn't he? He got away from the Serbian defenders. He got a hold of the ball, and I just think it got a little bit caught under his feet. He allowed the Serbian defenders to get back goal side.
No goals here then in this opening game of the day. The 2 minutes of time added on are almost up, and it's going to be Stojkovic now who is going to take the free kick, edge of his own penalty area. Stojovic, the actual Serbian pronunciation. And the referee brings the first half to a close. An eventful 45 minutes, chances for Gonzalez on 2 occasions, in on goal, one off target, one on target, but straight at the keeper. And we saw a golden opportunity for Milinkovic-Savic at one stage.